Thor is so spot on, but that character could easily be like overbearing or too much to kind of digest. Was that a conversation that you guys had early on, that we have to make this very light at times?
Yeah, and tonally, you know, from the first film, Ken Branagh set that up, and it was, you know, thankful for that, you know, that sort of foundation, that building block. And yeah, I think any of these films, the fantasy films, especially the Marvel things, what's so great is tonally there's a great balance of humour which allows you to buy into that fantastical world. And no matter how, you know, dramatic and big it gets, you're having a good time. You know, it should feel like a roller coaster, and you should have a laugh. And you know, we have great writers who kind of make sure they thread that in there, and we all have a great amount of fun doing it. And a lot of the, you know, that humour then comes from that interaction on set.
Does it make you want to go for a straight comic?
I'd like to, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to do a comedy. Try and find a good one.
Hi.
Hello, Chris. I'm Carla, and I wanted to know, if you don't mind answering, what is your favorite childhood memory?
My favourite childhood memory, probably surfing with my dad and brothers after school and before school, and sometimes when I should have been at school. You know, that was, and you're at the age where kind of nothing else exists besides that moment and that hobby, and yeah, that was probably my best memories.
All right, thank you.
That's a nice question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Hi there.
Sorry, I'm tall. I have to shrink. So I know you took a lot of pictures today. I wanted to know how many times you got asked to take your shirt off, and will you take your shirt off?
Yes, he'll take your shirt off.
Yeah.
I didn't get asked, but and these buttons, I can't get them undone.
Yeah.
They're glued together.
That's true, yeah.
Sorry.
Hey there.
My wife would, you know, not be happy.
What's one of your most favorite things about acting?
Just the fantasy and the make-believe of it all, and you know, it is like being a big kid again. It's you know, reminds me of playing it, especially you know, in the backyard, and imagining you're part of some other world, except the sets are a lot more expensive than my backyard was. And the you know, the weapons and the toys we get to play with are a lot cooler. Yeah, but it's make believe. You know, I think we're all big kids essentially, and anytime you get to you know, drum that home yourself, it's a big bonus.
How old are you? 10? 10. Has the impact sunk in that, you know, you were a nerd growing up, you had all these, you know, heroes in the movies that you're watching. Has it sunk in that you are now making this impact on this generation?
Yeah, I mean, every time it blows you away. You know, you know, really, it doesn't get any more normal. It's just as exciting as the first time, and to think that you know, there were people I looked up to and still are as a kid, and then now that, you know, doing that to someone else is a very special feeling.
Yeah, cool. Now we have the 5-minute warning, sir. You first off, thanks for giving the mic to the young lady there.
It's my pleasure.
Is it?
Kind of a quick question, actually. As an Australian living in America, do you have a favorite like Australian thing or stereotype that you like to play up with? I don't know, even like a kind of a touristy thing. And don't say surfing.
So, yeah.
You know you like it.
Besides travelling with a koala and a kangaroo, I ride a kangaroo to auditions.
I'd buy that.
Straight down. It's been really busy in LA. I just bounce straight over. Check the door down into the audition room.
You know what producer is trying to make that movie happen right now.
That's the next film. And Vegemite. Anyone ever had Vegemite?
Oh,
yeah. See, people don't like Vegemite. I love it. And it's not really funny, is it?
No, but I think you answered the question.
Thank you.